Hello, party people, and welcome to my office. I usually have my monitor and then a laptop right here. This is the Apple Vision Pro's user interface. We'll get back to that in a minute. So, would you want to work with the Apple Vision Pro on full time? No, not really, because the resolution is not absolutely perfect when you're looking at physical monitors like this. So, you see how there's that little connect thing right there? What I can do is I can look at the connect with my special eyes and then make the clicking gesture with my fingers, and it's automatically going to connect. We haven't done any kind of special setup. It's just going to know that that's a MacBook Pro, and now I have a display, and I can grab hold of that. I can move it around, put it in front of me. Now it's crystal clear, but there is only one display as opposed to before I had a couple of different displays that I could deal with here. Now, part of the fun is that you can take that display and you can put it anywhere you want. Like I could put it over here in front of the doorway if I wanted to, which kind of makes for fun because you can walk right into it, which is super creepy. I almost, when as I'm walking around things, I want to look at the edge of it because it really is like a three-dimensional object that's out there. But the problem with it is if you just move it somewhere, like up against the wall, well, now how do I interact? How do I point and click? The pointing and looking and clicking thing doesn't work when you're controlling a computer. You actually have to interact with the trackpad and mouse. So I'm going to grab it and bring it back over here, over in front of my monitor. And then from here, I can use my trusty desktop keyboard to interact with it the way that I usually would. So this is one of the bummers with using the Vision Pro as an Office replacement or an Office augmentation. You're still going to need to use a mouse and keyboard, and it can't be the mouse and keyboard that you have paired with the Vision Pro. You may pair one with the Vision Pro so that you can do complex things like text input. Like if I want to fire open Safari and I want to, that's a little too high up. If I want to type in things there about, how to go through driving YouTube, how I want to go type in a URL, I don't really want to use this. Brent Ozar. Whoops, see, I screwed that up. Zar.com. You can kind of see how that's painful. You really want to use a keyboard with that instead. Now you can do that. You can pair a keyboard and mouse or keyboard and trackpad with the Apple Vision Pro, but it has to be a different one than the one that's paired with your computer, which is a little bit weird. So that's why I don't think this really makes sense as a desktop augmentation. What it is really useful for is if you're in a hotel room and you would just normally be working on your laptop. Well, if you wanted to grab this and make it a much larger display, now you can. So there you go.